I'm Dana Meadows, picky eater and loan officer, and this is a day in my life. Every morning my alarm goes off at 6:45. I'm not an early riser because I work so late at night. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I have a personal trainer come to my home to make me work out. If I don't pay someone to show up on my doorstep, I'll never get a workout in because I'll let work take over. So every Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 7:45 to 8:45, my trainer comes and kicks my butt. We love to kickbox. If you are under a lot of stress, kickboxing is the best workout ever. So after I sit down on my computer, it usually takes until about 1 or 2 o'clock before I realize that I haven't even taken the time to eat anything that day. During that 5 or 6 hours, I put out 5 or 6 fires. I've probably spoken with 10 or 15 people, taken 4 applications, pulled multiple credit reports, and sent clients over for credit repair. My team is structured with 5 people. I have 2 LOAs who gather documents from customers, submit files to underwriting, and request conditions from the customers. I have a full-time marketing assistant. She legitimately runs up and down I-77 all day, every day, getting stuff to realtors and helping them. My client care coordinator checks behind my LOAs and myself to make sure nothing falls through the cracks. And then I have recently brought on a junior loan officer who helps me with data entry and structuring for rate quotes. At 2 o'clock, that's about the time I realize I haven't eaten anything. So I either go to my fridge and find a protein bar, or if I'm really starving, I hit the DoorDash button and have Toastery send over a chicken wrap to my house. On my chicken wrap, it's a chicken, bacon, honey mustard wrap that I take the honey mustard off, put it on a gluten-free wrap, and ask them to add ranch to it. Usually by the time my food gets there, I'm still back on my computer. I sit down, the food's beside it. Most of the time I don't even finish the wrap because by the time I would get to it, it's too cold. So I ate about half of it. The rest of my afternoon, up until about 3 o'clock, I continue to take applications, put out fires. At 3 o'clock is the only time blocked part of my calendar is when I have to leave to pick my son up from school. Now, 99% of the time, he is waiting 10 or 15 minutes for me because I can't get out the door. But at least he's a teenager, so he can fend for himself. Every day after I pick him up, I drop him off at the golf course. The later I get him to the golf course, the less practice he gets in, so he does renew the riot act on a regular basis. Make the 30-minute trek back home, back in front of the computer, until my husband looks at me and says, "Dear, it's dinner time, what are we gonna do?" And I look at him and say, "Where are you gonna take me, or what are you gonna pick up?" We love Epic Chop House in Mooresville. We probably go there at least twice a week. So at Epic Chop House, I get their Epic House salad. I have them put it on spinach instead of regular lettuce. No tomato, no onions, no croutons, extra cucumbers, add almonds. Ranch on the side. They have the best ranch. It has little chunks of egg whites in it. So when we go out to dinner, I'll have a glass of wine at dinner. When we're at home, I can't open my bottle of wine until 7:30. If I open the bottle before 7:30, when I'm sending emails at 11:30, they don't make sense. My favorite wine is Robert Mondavi. It's a white label, and it is very hard to find. So depending on where you buy it, the price can really vary. So I have to wait until Lowe's Foods has their 20% off sale, and when you buy a case, and then I order 2 cases at a time so I can actually afford the wine that I like. My average work night goes until 10:30 or 11:30, depending on just how tired I am and sometimes how much wine I've had. After dinner, my husband and I sit either on the back porch or on the bed and turn on the TV. I am usually half listening to that because I am finalizing my workday, wrapping up the last applications and sending out pre-quals before I can no longer hold my eyes open. So there you have it. It's a day in my life, but I gotta go. I've got people to help.